it's Jazzi Black. I'm super excited to be kicking back with three of my favorite girls ever, man. We've been watching them grow. We all been growing up together, which is so nice.
Yes.
I feel like I was like, man, I never got a chance to meet y'all, but I'm like, wow, look at us.
Look at us
I'm
now.
here. Look here, driving the Hooter Marathon, man. We got Sonique, Beja, and Brianna in the building. The OMG Girlz, what's up, ladies?
Hi, what's up, Dallas?
Okay, period. Y'all are in time for the Name Stage Tour. How was tour life? Y'all just told me up air. Y'all coming back from DC.
Yes. We've been having such a great time on tour. We enjoy probably doing tour. It's like one of our favorite things to do as a group.
Yeah.
We just love to travel and get to meet all our fans and perform. We love to perform and be on stage together.
What's it like whenever you pull up and you see like fans lined up outside, like waiting to get in?
Oh man, that's like always. It's like we're always getting ready, like while they're there. So we always see it like online, like on our socials and stuff, where they're like post and tag.
People tagging,
here.
right?
And it's always really cool to see. You know what I mean? Just because people don't have to come out, people don't have to support, and like the fact that we've been gone, you know what I'm saying, and we're back now, and they're still engaged, still want to be there. It feels really good.
Yeah, that fan loyalty goes a long way, especially when people just like love to see you grow. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, we're like family.
Right. I know touring can be a little bit intense. How do you keep your energy and like the sisterhood just like together? Because I know there's like so many moving parts, trying to prepare. You got to figure out outfits. Like somebody hungry, somebody not, somebody ready to go to sleep, somebody ready to work.
I think that for us, we definitely lean on each other a lot.
Yeah.
When well,
good. No. You did good. That's I'm like perfect.
I was like, but yeah, when anybody's going through something or anybody's having like a crisis, it's like, oh, baby, can you handle this for me? And I feel like we're all really good at just being there for each other.
Yeah.
Keeping keeping everything flowing.
Yeah, for sure. She ate it up.
Reading the room, especially like from city to city, it's got to be like, okay, like it's time to get up and go. When y'all was coming in this morning, y'all was like, well, we hungry. He said she only had 2 quesadillas yesterday. Like, that's crazy.
Okay, we be on the go, a little to no sleep. But you know what? It be worth it. Like, when we get on that stage, when we get to see our fans and see everybody, have the meet and greets, talk to them, and hear how they feel, like, it makes it all worth it. So, we love it, and we don't take it for granted.
I know, that's right. Is there anything, like, in particular that you want fans to walk away with from this show? I feel like every show just feels different, like the evolution of your music, who you are personally. So, of course, it just feels like a different experience. But this time, what is different for you guys?
I think what's different for us this time is just the maturity. Like, we take our fans on a journey with us throughout the entire show, from when we first started to when we did our solo stuff to even us being a group. And so I feel like we want them to take away, like, the sisterhood is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really are sisters. And just ultimately just have a good time. We've always been, like, the fun girl group, the group where you could dance, you could party, you could be who you want to be. And so we hoping that, our fans take that away from the show.
Yeah. Okay, period. Love tea, love make a scene. Let's get into it. Your sound has just evolved so much. It's giving very much mature, very much grown, very much standing on business. I want you to describe where are you, like, musically? And where are you pulling your inspiration from? Is this like personal stories that y'all bringing in, or is this like a collective, what we're feeling right now?
It's a mix of both. I was going to say it's personally our experiences that we've gone through. We'll be in the studio talking about what we want to talk about, what we feeling like, and we'll pull from there, like make a scene. That's how that happened. We had a conversation before, and we had Jay Reed in there make a new beat. That's the producer. Shout out to him. And that song came about as it did. And then T, we did it as a collaborative. We had, shout out to Tommy Brown. He produced it along with other producers and Saren and Blue, and it was just us as a collective having a good time in the studio, turning up. We was off the vibes, and that's how T came about.
Yeah, very heavy on the like. Okay, is she gonna pull up or not? Like, what we
exactly?
What are we doing here?
You miss me? You ain't calling me. The words ain't matching with the action.
It don't. Not a thing.
Action. Okay, speak louder than words.
That part. I know R&B is like in this new era. There's this blend of just so many different things that are going on, and like this new wave. How would you see yourselves shaping R&B right now? Especially as a girl group, because y'all one of the last few standing.
Yeah, I feel like the girls are not, in my opinion, we're like genreless. You know what I mean? Like, I think that we just do what we like. We go in the studio, we experiment with so many different sounds, and I think that's the cool thing about R&B right now is that you kind of can just do whatever you want to do. I think in a couple years, it won't even be like different genres, honestly. Like, everybody will just be creating music, which I really hope for, because I think music just, it transcends. We're like R&B pop artists, but we could go in there, we could do something like alternative. We could do something like that has a bit more of like a rock star-ish feel, like a rock feel, So I think that it's just about, we just go in and create. I don't think that we worry about like
The genre.
The genre.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
cool.
But I feel like just us shaping it, we're just being ourselves. You know what I mean? And I think that's how we continue to shape what R&B is by just contributing to it like everybody else before us has.
Yeah, I think that's super cool, especially just being authentic and like standing in that right now. We just need more of that.
Yes.
I feel like people are looking for like safe spaces, especially in music, where they can just be like, oh, you get me, and there is opportunity for me to like not be afraid to just stand in who I am.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
shout out to y'all for that. That's live.
Thank you.
I think being in a group is like just like being in a family. What is like, you know, the biggest lesson that you feel like y'all growing together and working together, like being friends, being sisters, like what is like the biggest lesson that's taught y'all? Because like I'm an only child, so whenever I see like, you know, like especially like groups, I'm like, dang, y'all just be in each other's face all the time, you know?
I would say that one of our biggest things just growing with each other is like the level of respect that we have for each other.
That's right.
Just, you know, learning how to deal with each other's emotions and like the disagreements when we don't agree on things. It's like, you know, I still respect what you're saying and I'm not gonna like bash you. And I feel like a lot of times we really are always standing with each other. Like we're never like, you know, okay, you go that way and I'm gonna just stay on this side. It's like, okay, like I hear you out and we can like collide how we feel and just make something
the girls
work.
girl.
You know?
Exactly.
Girls group.
Yes.
It's also super cool to see you all come in with your different styles and create this really unique sound, and like continue to like just try and like you were saying earlier, like experiment with different things. What's one thing that each of you brings to the group that you feel like is like makes the OMG Girlz what it is?
I would say it's me.
Oh,
Sorry,
good, yeah.
Beja vocal. Like she's going to bring us a strong vocal. She's going to give us. She brings like sassiness, sassiness to our group as well. Very like girly, like It's going to give you like rock star, like very energetic and like. You know, obviously wordplay. Yeah,
right.
Yes,
exactly.
yeah,
Like
wordplay.
wordplay. Like she's going to say what she says.
Period.
Okay, y'all do me.
Thank you. And what she brings is this the way she works the camera, like her eyes and her sensuality, like I just love it. Like the confidence behind her is so beautiful and so bold, and like you could just read it just from her walk. And then on top of that, to go right before it and follow behind it, her voice like is so nice and like angelic. I feel that way about both of them. Her voice is very beautiful. The tone is very great, and I'm so glad.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Honestly, I think, and she brings like a calming energy.
Yeah.
Because me and Bree, we're both like very fiery personalities.
Right.
So I feel like me and Bree are always like, we talking. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Bree, we gonna talk. Me and Bree will be on the phone for 2 hours sometimes, just talking. You know, so I think that Neek brings a very calming energy to our group, and then like really everything Bree said, honestly. And I feel like her voice too. Like she has such a very like sweet, soft tone that I really admire.
Yeah, when you started talking, I was like, she got a crazy voice. You like, hey, it's Bree. I was like, damn, girl. Take my time, Bree.
And Bree, I mean, I feel like Bree's just energy.
Yeah.
She brings such a positive energy, even on days where like I'm not feeling my best or Neek might not be feeling her best. It's like Bree always is like the one to like pick us up, you know what I mean? Like, it's good, y'all. Like, come on, we could do this. You know, she'll make a joke, or she gonna, you know what I mean? Make sure that like everybody's energy is good. And I feel like her energy is just infectious. So when she's in a good mood, it's like you can't even help but to not be in a good mood around
that
her.
part. You always need that one friend to just remind you, like, it's okay, friend. Like, shake it off. We good. Yeah. Well, congratulations on the cover of Rolling Out. Super cool.
Thank you.
Fasha was looking real cute. Everybody was popping. Talk to me about how you got the call and who came up with the concept for, you know, the look and the aesthetic.
Okay.
So for the look, EJ King, Nova, Fro.
Yes, Fro.
They have been styling us and really just, you know, elevating our style, or not even, elevating the like the style that we've always had, but making it more mature. And like, you know, we keep telling them like they get it, like they understand our vision of how we like to look and how we dress and just what our look is, and they have been superseding with every look that they've given us. And then as far as rolling out,
like, how'd y'all get the call? How'd you find out about it?
Actually, our team told us. So we were told, like, in the chat, like, hey, like, y'all are going to be doing Rolling Out as the cover. And we were, like, really excited. Actually, we've, like, Rolling Out in Atlanta, it's kind of like one of those places that you just have to hit. You have to talk to them. And so to be able to do the cover, we've actually done, like, I think a cover for them before when we were younger. It was cool for us to do a cover for them again, and now we're older, we're more mature, we have things, different things to talk about. So it was cool.
That's live. I got a chance to read the story and just talk about, y'all just evolving and like music that was coming out. I was curious just about like the responsibility of like being like an R&B girl group. Like, do y'all feel like y'all take on that role of just being like, we are it now, and like we need to like keep this going?
I just feel like we just do it. We just be ourselves and like just be living in the moment, and like
That's
it's
cool.
amazing that we're amongst the talk of the R&B girl groups and like how we make the impact. But I feel like our impact comes from us just genuinely being us and like just putting that work in and taking the notes from our auntie Tiny, her mom, like taking what we need to do better, or what we can work on. But from that, we just be present and like hit the ground running and do our best work, and that's all we can give. So
cheers to being present.
Yes.
So like there's like a lot going on in the world right now, and I feel like oftentimes whenever like celebrities come in, like there's just so much like pressure for like social responsibility for you to like speak on things and stuff like that. Like, how do y'all feel about that type of stuff?
I mean, to be honest, I think that like, of course, people with platforms, like, we do have a certain, I don't really like to say it's a responsibility or an obligation. Right. I think that, like, we just have a platform to speak. And I feel like, the girls and I, we utilize our platform as we see fit. I feel like with so much going on in the world today, like, we provide, like, that space of fun. It's not political. It's not super serious. It's just fun. It's lightweight. It feels good. You know, and I think that we kind of need more of that. Because I think every conversation or everything doesn't always have to be like, okay, we got to speak on this. I think sometimes people just want to come to an artist concert and just get a break from like the real world and kind of be immersed in whoever the artist is in their world. And I think that's what me and the girls do. You know what I mean? It's like you could come and be who you are. We don't care, what you look like. We don't care what you think, who you love, whatever. You could come to the show. You could be an OMG girl, or you could be an OMG boy. You could come enjoy yourself and get out of the craziness of the world for a little bit. Even if it's just an hour.
Right. And especially just like knowing when to like pick and choose your battles. Like every battle is not yours to fight. So shout out to y'all for just having that discernment and knowing like when to move, when to be like, you know what, I'm gonna let y'all have
Okay.
Dang, we just want some peace.
Yeah.
What changes would you love to see in the industry or society? Just, even just as young women that are coming up behind you, those that are looking up to you.
Changes. They need to change these contracts around.
Let's talk about it.
The artist is the most important person in the equation. I feel like we should be, all artists, we should be treated as such, when you in the machine. I think that's why I really love our situation and like us being with Pretty Hustle, because her mom actually cares what we think. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I care what y'all think about y'all's next single. I care what y'all think about how y'all look and how y'all show up to the world. And I feel like when you on a label, you don't really get that opportunity. So that's like a major label. So that's my
Amen to that. Amen to that.
I would say, just going off you, I feel like definitely every artist like deserves to have like freedom to do what they want to do. Like especially when you're on a label, like you have to be choosy about like what songs you put out and what goes on albums, and like artist doesn't always get to be their true creative
we
self.
Hear that all the time, but I'm like, from the outside looking in, it's like, well, like how much creative control do they really get? So
how much?
Right. It's like,
we hear about it, but it's like we don't never know.
Thing.
It
They
is.
deserve to like put out what they want and their favorite part of their art, because we are the people who have to create it.
Can't nobody tell me how to do me.
And you gotta stand behind it.
Yeah, you don't want to go out performing stuff that you don't like.
There's
no fun in that.
And then how do people get to know you, because you don't get to express your world? So that's true. I feel that.
Crazy. Social media, man, it's connecting everybody, connecting you straight to your fans. But it can also be draining, right? I feel like even for my job, sometimes I'm just like, I just don't feel like posting. I just want to be in the moment and just enjoy being here. How do you stay authentic and also just protecting like your mental health online?
Well, for one, I just want to say I do miss when Instagram and I could just like post the grass and like a nice
It's like scenery
love pictures of the sky.
A little coffee mug or something.
But I think as like an artist or someone who has to do it, for me, like I like to find a balance in that. Like do post things that you like, as well as posting like about your craft. Because I feel like definitely your Instagram and social media has become like a portfolio for you.
Right.
So it's like, definitely you want to post the things that you have going on, so somebody who's interested or whatever can like know. But also have fun with it. I think we should also go back to like having fun with our social media platforms, and like let's go back to the days of like how it felt getting on your MySpace.
Yes.
I mean, MySpace
Yes.
at like the end of the day, like after
Zynga.
school. Yeah, like, you know, I wish that we didn't have to take it so serious at all times.
Yeah.
So maybe a balance.
Yeah,
Yes.
I definitely agree with that. I feel like it's about showing personality. Like, however you are, like, through your pictures and stuff, do that. Like, communicate with your people, caption your stuff, like, whoever you are. Don't try to put on a facade, you know, type thing. Because I think people compare so much.
Yeah.
Thinking they have to look this way on their page, or have to do this that way. But what you notice is a lot of things with social media and how, especially on TikTok, it's turning, they like more authenticity and more like the real raw stuff than just so perfect. Instagram is very perfect. And
It is.
very beautiful. And it's a pressure with that. And when that comes a thing, myself, I'll take a step back real quick. And like, you know, take little moments and stuff. Trying to get better with that because I don't need to take too many moments to do what I do. But I will do it because it's very important to do that just to balance it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, for me with social media, I think I don't know. I look at it as fun. You know, I like to get on there. I like to have banter. The girls know that. Like when we was younger, I was definitely the one online. I'd be going back and forth. But to me, it's just all fun. Like I think it's pressure being on there for sure. But I think that like too, like I find peace in being able to tell people like I don't really care what you think.
Yeah.
I don't. Like you have a platform to say what you feel and that's cool, but like I don't have to subscribe to that. Like and that doesn't have to be what I feel. You know what I mean? I think me and the girls, I feel like we've always just been on the forefront of just like being positive, being ourselves, not really caring about what people said. Because like when we dyed our hair pink, purple, and blue, it was like a big thing like on the blogs, like oh my god, their hair's gonna fall out and da-da-da-da-da-da. And so I think just if you listen to what people saying on social media, you'll never be who you truly are supposed to be because everybody on there think they got it all figured out, but they really don't. You know, people don't know what they like until you tell them. You
That
know
part.
What I mean? So
I say that all the time. Come on, Reverend Beja. That's what we're going to start calling
Yay.
Reverend Beja up in here.
Word.
All right, so OMG Girlz next few years, what we looking like? Are we expanding? Any dream collabs? What y'all thinking?
We're definitely wanting to put out a project
Period.
soon.
Give us an album.
Yes.
Okay.
Give us one.
Maybe start with an EP.
I'm doing that for the fans, okay?
Something.
Give
Nobody
us a
work.
project.
More singles, more content. We definitely are documenting things. We have been recording and working with, thankfully, Coca-Cola, Pretty Hustle. Giving a shout out to Essence, where we did Essence Fest, and more stuff to come. So just stay tuned. But you're going to see more behind the scenes, and we are looking forward to doing, like, franchising, like, branding type things.
Yeah, we want, like, our own, like, hair color and nails, perfume, clothes. Like, I think just making our brand go so beyond, you know, what just it being about the music. You know, I feel like me and the girls, we always kind of have just, by being ourselves, we kind of
cooking up all kinds of
we do. So I think that just making that brand bigger, you know what I mean? Making it like, you go in a hair store, you seeing our pictures in there, you know, we might do some color braided hair. We might do braids. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a couple ideas.
I'll also say some award show performances.
Yes.
On the stage.
BT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
That's good.
I'm sad they got rid of the Soul Train Awards.
I know.
I mean, it's so cute to see the Soul Train Awards. Like,
I know.
Crazy.
can we just revisit that
We
conversation?
need to, like,
Bring it back.
bring it back, y'all.
We need the soul.
So, look, when it's all said and done, what legacy do you want the OMG Girlz to leave for the culture?
That you could be who you are. It don't matter if you like, and also just as black women, we're black women, you know what I'm saying? So black women, we could do what we want. We could wear what we want. We could dye our hair how we want. We can show up and be who we are, and it's not ratchet, it's not ghetto, it's not unprofessional. It's just us having fun. You know, so just we want people to be free.
I love it.
She said that.
Okay. Yes.
Pull up tonight, 6:30 p.m. We at the Echo Lounge. You feel me?
Yeah.
Going down for the Name Stays tour. Shout out to Coca-Cola
Yes.
Shout out to Coca-Cola.
And Pretty Hustle.
and Pretty Hustle.
Make sure you get them tickets at www.prettyhustle.com.
Okay.
Now.